What's up, TIs? What is up? Ooh, what's today? Is the 21st? Yep. Oh, July 21st, 2022. Just the Winnie the Pooh in the background. Little rainbow. No, you cannot read the book. That's why I put it on the side. So, I almost didn't go to the gym today because of the heat. But I wound up getting a ride. So, I went there. It was very quick. So, that's what I like. And not that many people were there. And I didn't get gang stalked. It's about damn fucking time, let me tell you. I even took a nap and didn't get disturbed. Come on now. It's a miracle. It is beyond hot. This whole week we have a heat wave, so it's fucking hot. That's why I didn't go out yet. Tuesday I dodged the bullet. On the way back home, I saw the homeless guy coming down to Dunkin'. So I went home straight first, and then I waited like an hour or two, and then I went to Dunkin', and I didn't get gang stalked at all. I mean, they might have been around, the perps, but they didn't do anything. If they were, and I didn't notice. And you know, there was a lot of people in there too, so a lot of the times they're not gonna do anything. There's people around me. Like the guy Monday. Completely talked to himself, looking at me while he did that. Yeah, that wasn't street theater at all. That was actually very funny, because I knew it. Like, I had a feeling something like that was going to happen. You know, I hadn't been there in a while. I hadn't sold anything in a while to send into the post office. And I knew something was up, too, because there wasn't that many people in the post office either. Very quick in there, you know. I was like, this is too quick. Something's up. A lot of the times they don't come out if it's really hot out, so that too. They don't come out. But they do come on their cars. You know, they come around with their cars, so they probably did that already. And all those people in the deli were definitely perps. Well, every single one of them was a perp. Because I was by myself when I walked in there. And I turned around, it was all those people, and some of them were wearing red, but the rest of them like kept looking back at me. I guess they wanted to see what I was buying. I bought a sandwich. Ooh, what a big deal. It was good too, bagel sandwich. And then I took car service home. And then I saw the same guy. I got the next, we turned the corner, and he was at the corner doing the same skit. He I saw him just standing there doing nothing. And as we approached him, that's when he looked at me and then started talking to himself again. I was like, yeah, okay. You're not paid to do that. You saw he got paid with a beer. One whole can. Not even a friggin' 6-pack. At least give him a 6-pack. And he kept looking around for the handler. I wonder which one it was. Maybe that's why he went across the street, because he couldn't see his handler. That could be. Good. Hope your handler leaves you hanging. Yeah, I didn't get perked at all today. It's very strange. Yeah, I wasn't going to go back out. It's too fucking hot. Even tomorrow. We're in a big ass heat wave, but I do have to go out tomorrow. And I'll just go out later than usual. Yeah, when the sun goes down, probably. Oh, excuse me. Also purpose. Yeah, I'm basically back to myself. My old self. So I got a little pain. Took some Advil. I'm hanging in there. My neighbors, all the trolls and the perps hate when I'm hanging in there. Oh well, too bad, so sad. So I'm figuring out some stuff. Yeah. or the voice of skull shit. It could be, and not directly next to me, the neighbors who have it, but what if it's somebody down the block or even across the street behind my house? You know what I mean? To me, I think the walk-in clinic might have that machine there, because they have done stuff more than once over the years. Not just to me either. There was a doctor there that would park the car in the parking lot at 5 in the morning, leave his door wide open with the stereo blasting, and would play tennis or handball, whatever it was, up against the wall. So that's a form of gang stalking, I think, now that I'm looking back on it. And everybody that like gets in their car is so loud when they leave. I mean, you've heard the videos they make during the day. They're that loud all the time. They would blast the music too, always. They've always done that. And the two people that work there used to come into Dunkin' and harass me too. Not harass me, but they would pretend to be fighting with each other. And they would look at me to get my reaction, and I'm like, who the fuck are these people, and why are they even bothering? And back then I didn't film too much, because they weren't really doing much. They were just sitting next to me, having arguments, and then looking back at me and laughing. But I used to take my phone out and leave it on the table, and they used to look at it, and they would stop automatically, because they were cowards. But these other assholes, they don't stop. They keep going. They think it's funny, and they're already crazy, so they're like, might as well get paid to be crazy. They don't know what crazy is. Because if you make a TI snap, we're going to show you the real crazy. Then you can call us crazy, but we have justifiable crazy. You don't harass people for years and years and years, and then expect them to be, you know, not mad at you. Because I don't have to be angry if I don't want to. You know what I mean? But there's gonna be a time when you're gonna piss off the wrong way. And I want to see it. I want to see that person get so pissed off with these perps that they do something about it. That's what I'm waiting for. But they're trying to get me to be, like, exhausted. They put, like, they're doing the weird dream things again. And I see it. They have, like, scripts and everything they have out. They have the suits with the light bulbs in it, like the video games. You know, all the celebrities, they're all in the video games. Like, really detailed video games. It looks like it's real people, because it is. The other day, there was a video game, and one of the characters looks like somebody from Grey's Anatomy, like to a T, and it was him. I don't know if they use his voice too, but I know he's in it, like he's acting in it. And the other one looked like Hugh Hefner in a wheelchair, so it's probably Hugh Hefner for real. In a wheelchair, because he's probably not dead. None of these celebrities are dead. They always say they are, but they're not. You know, they go off somewhere and they do video games, I guess. But I have a picture of that. It's a full body suit. Looks kind of like a costume, but they put like a headgear on it and record the brain movements. So when you walk, you know, when you walk in the suit, you're doing that in the game. So they showed, you know, a couple celebrities doing that. So, you know, these people that do this stuff to us are wearing those suits too. You understand? Yeah? Did you get it? Did you get it? So, it could be somebody we used to know also, you know. It's probably a recruitment thing online somewhere. You know, like, if you think about it, background actors in movies and And these video games too need background actors, so you know it's gonna be probably everyday people using those suits. Makes sense. You know, why wouldn't they do that to us? They want to be us. You understand? This is like the closest thing that they can get to being us. They put those suits on and they walk around with a script. And they jump into our bodies while we're sleeping. That's why I gotta pray every night so they don't do that. They still do it anyway. But I rebuke it as soon as they get up in the morning. I pray every single night though. I mean, seriously, I read my Bible there, I pray. Well, that's why nobody's touching us right now, which is good, you know, that's what we need. Somebody trying to bring us all down though. A couple people in the family are sick. They tried to get everybody sick. I was like, oh hell no. But like I said, I was sweating so much on Saturday that if I was sick, I probably definitely sweated it out before I could even get sick. But they're trying to get it anyway because I got like a headache right now. I took Advil for it, but like it came on all of a sudden. That's one of the symptoms. Like if you feel sick all of a sudden, or nauseous all of a sudden, you know, it's them, they're doing it. Those lasers do weapons, microwave weapons, all that stuff. It does cause sickness. It messes with your stomach too. Like I was getting messed with my stomach like every day for years. And I thought I had irritable bowel syndrome. I went to the doctor. There was nothing wrong with me. So it was to do weapons, the microwave weapons, whatever it is, that was doing it. And these assholes think it's funny when they do stuff like that to us, and they don't realize they're gonna turn it around on them and do it to them. And then when they die, they're gonna go straight to hell because for torturing people, you go straight to hell for that. And you're gonna get tortured the same way you're torturing us through demons. They're gonna be ripping your asses apart. I'm not gonna feel bad for you. You don't want to stop doing what you're doing, repent, and get saved. Not my problem. There's only so much I can say or do. If nobody wants to follow Christ, it's not my problem. I don't want nothing to do with you. And you can't be pretending to like Christ either. You have to actually like him. That's why I don't hang out with most people. There's a lot of witches and warlocks out here pretending to be Christian. They want to befriend you right away, and they need to know everything about you. Oh, where you going? Where you going to school? Where you doing this? Like, why do you need to know this stuff? Because they're doing rituals. They take all that information and give it to voodoo priests. So, and hire up warlocks or witches. You know, if they can't do certain rituals, they bring it to them. They send it to Africa. What's your picture? Okay, I've heard stories. So, and like I said, most churches too, they go to Africa and they do voodoo rituals and all this kind of stuff, and then they get like so many people going in a congregation and giving them money, and they don't even realize that's happening. And then you give them money, and then it curses you. You gotta be careful who you're giving your money to, also, because it's not good. I used to go to church every Saturday. I used to give money. I guess it wasn't good enough because I didn't have that much money back then. So I would give it like $1 or $2. It wasn't enough. And I saw a witch there. She cursed me. Oh my God. Let me tell you, all the good things that were supposed to happen for me did not. And I didn't know that's. I knew she would curse me, but I didn't know she could do that. Like I felt it. I was on one side of the room, talking with the priest, and then I just felt somebody just hating me. You know, you feel. I felt it all the way across the room. I look over, this old lady. She gave me such a dirty look. She was cursing me. Like, fuck you, lady. curse her right back now. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm cursing her right back. Burn down that altar she has on me. And like I said, if somebody likes you and they're a witch or a warlock, they need to know your name because they write it on a piece of paper and they fold it up and they put it in the back of the fridge. Then they make their concoction jar, like my neighbor has. And I think they put your name in that jar too. I think they put a tea light candle in there too, and they light it. And then they put the lid on, and then they leave it out all night so it can burn. I know, because my neighbor does it. I saw him do it. I saw them bringing the little tea lights out to the backyard. And they had like a paper, like a script. And the father over there realized the camera was right there. So he was hiding the paper with the rituals on it, with the spells, inside of a newspaper. I saw it sticking out. It was written in there, it was typed up on the computer, and it was written in their language, which was Polish. Yeah, I never thought in my entire life I would ever live near a witch. It was very strange. But I bet you Jillian was doing that shit too. Probably had a Ouija board. And everybody has played with a Ouija board. The whole thing is you're not supposed to keep doing it. You know, if you don't know Christ at all, then you're gonna wind up doing that. And that helped me to become sick, like I am. Not sick in the head. That's the purpose. Those people are sick in the head. But like physical sicknesses. It's one way that happens. If for some reason, nobody else believes that could happen that way, and then I get scapegoated into catching all these things. It's like, I wonder why my life is like this. This is why. Somebody in my family confessed to witnessing a ritual. He claims it was a blessing. It was a Jewish rabbi. And the deli at the corner is very Jewish now. They blessed it, and this is quote unquote blessed it, with a goat. They cut a goat's throat and sprinkled the blood in the basement. And a witch opened it up now to the berry juice. And she tried her hardest to get me to confess things to her. Like, yeah, we don't do that anymore. The New Testament says we don't have to sacrifice animals because of the pagans sacrificing animals. This was back in the Old Testament. They were sacrificing animals for their sins that they committed, and it usually was a pigeon. That's all they had, really. Mostly pigeons. But then the pagans got a hold of that ritual, and they made it worse. That's why God flooded the earth. And then sent his son down to cleanse us, to save us. But we're stupid. We don't want to do everything our way. I try not to do my way if it doesn't work. I'm trying to listen to him. And that too, I think these psychopaths out there, they see it. They see that I'm trying to listen to God, to pray, and do everything He asks, and they don't like it. My spirit is irritating their demons, and I heard that as a quote, but it's true. How are you gonna look at somebody and then turn around and do gang stalking and street theater? I don't know these people. It has to be a demonic entity entering that body. The demons follow us from generations, with curses and ancestral curses, all that kind of stuff, Freemason curses. But they're always going to be around until the day we die, because that's the sin of the world. So what happens is, if they get out of you, who are they going to go to? Somebody weak in the vessel, a very weak vessel, which would be gang stalkers. They do rituals. They don't care about Christ. They don't even care about themselves. Of course, they're gonna jump into that guy and make him do that stuff. Nobody in their right mind would just do what these people do and look back at you while they're doing it to see if you're getting angry. And they get mad when you're not getting angry and you laugh at them. It's entertaining. It's sad, actually. It is. It's sad because think about it. Like, they have to do this stuff just to get soda, a cup of coffee, candy, whatever they want. They can't afford. They gotta do these street things at us, and then they get rewarded with the stuff they want. And they're basically getting taken advantage of. They don't even know. Maybe they do know, they don't care, you know. The handlers are cruel and demonic themselves. Yes, they're witches and warlocks too. They're higher ups. The only reason I noticed that these people are around is because in my neighborhood, it's like a mixture of everybody. So, you know, everybody minds their own business and does their own thing. So when these handlers come driving around, it's very suspicious. You know, they stand out. They don't get it that they stand out. They don't blend in. They stand out. How many people told me that they would just come out and throw the garbage out and somebody would just be rolling up and just staring at them and then drive off? I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense to me anyway. They do it to me all the time. They didn't do it to me today because I already threw my garbage out early. And that's how you avoid them. You gotta know what time they're gonna come around. Throw your garbage out early, your recycles out early. Make sure you're surrounded by people. Then they're not gonna do the street theater at you. They're less likely to do it. So I kind of do stuff to them before they do it to me. You know, they have that mentality, that's why they do it too. It was just yesterday, I got a spam call. I forgot what it was a woman, she asked me something. It's the same woman that keeps calling me. They switch back and forth from the guy to the woman. And I'm like, no, I don't have that. She goes, you don't? I'm like, nope. And she hung up on me. Like I said, they need your information to do rituals. That's one way they do it. They spam call you. I mean, I don't really want to look up their phone numbers because I don't fucking care. Well, the guy, when he got mad that I didn't want to give him any information, that was funny. Like, why would I be stupid enough to give you my information? He goes, I'm gonna cut off your credit card. I'm like, go right ahead. He hung up on me. And that's when the woman calls me. Like, when he can't get to me, he tells her to do it, you know? It's kind of funny. It's funny that they're tag teaming each other. It's like, what are you fucking doing with your life? You're wasting your time. You're wasting my time. I like messing with them, but sometimes, you know, I let it go to voicemail. Just fuck them. I'm pretty sure they watch my channel too. They watch my channel, and they probably like did something where they could figure out who I am, and then call my number. Because I don't know if John has any time on his hands to give out my cell phone number to everybody in the park. And he has pictures from when we were in school together and when we were friends. I don't have any of those pictures anymore. He's dead to me. And that's what pisses him off. He can't get back in. Exactly. No. So he makes other people do it. What kind of life is that? What kind of life is it if you gotta harass people for a living? I don't understand it. I'll never understand it. And people, you know, the handlers are Freemasons, so when the perps do the street theater at you, and it doesn't affect you, they get very angry, and they send people to your house to take pictures of your house or to take pictures of you Whether it's up close or far away, they have the zoom lens. And that's how it happens. And they put you on the list, and then tell the police to watch you, and you're like, bruh, like, you're not gonna find anything on me. You can't. I've never been committed a crime ever. You know, how they really think they can get at me or something. I don't know. Cause sometimes when they come into Dunkin' and they look at me first, and they give me a dirty look, I'm like, yeah, what are you looking at? Like, seriously, what are they looking at? Because I have not committed no crime. I'm sitting there drinking coffee. It's a crime, y'all. It's a crime to have coffee. And sometimes I have a donut. Oh my god. I'm getting arrested for having a donut. They make no sense, I'm telling you. It's so crazy. This fucking crazy world we live in, right? Just keep your head up and try to, like, ignore them. If they do street theater, record them and laugh your ass off, and then watch it later because they're gonna be laughing. It's funny. It is very entertaining. I've you know, made animal noises at them. They stop doing their street theater after I do that. I yell at them, you know, fuck them. They're gonna yell that. They want it. They think it's funny. I will make the whole fucking store turn around and look at them. Yeah, yes I will. Because they deserve to get stared at, not me. Oh, they get really mad. Like, if you like animals and you look at and you see an animal, any kind of animal, and you go, oh, how cute. They get fucking pissed, these perps. They give you such a dirty look because they have demons in them. They hate anything happy. Fuck you. I'm gonna look at all the animals and think they're cute and say they're so cute out loud. And the guy with the husky, he fucking hates my guts when I say he's such a cute dog. He hates me. He fucking hates me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a song, actually. This is She Hates Me. That's right, it's a song. Oh well. They hate me because they ate me. It's so true. They wish they were us. Because we're saved and they're not. But they're so stupid. They could be saved. They fucking listen to us and stop their shit. Stop listening to demons because they're liars. The devil is a liar. Remember that, CIs. Keep your head up. There's a Tupac song. For real, listen to that song. Listen to it. Because it makes a lot of sense. And definitely look into reading Psalm 91.